All right. Welcome to another Woods Report. So you said this been on the news.
I think that the
She just hasn't seen it.
the news didn't show. It showed the beginning. It
Okay.
didn't show the whole thing.
I asked my mom if she saw this Montgomery, Alabama, because she's from Alabama. This Montgomery, Alabama.
because the Carly story was Alabama.
Red, according to them, red state, blue state. So red state
What is going on in Alabama?
and Texas and all these other. See, they are the red state people like to talk about what's going on in the blue state, and the blue state people like to talk about what's going on in the red state. It's a dumb what you call it. Well, Ma, you'll be hearing this story for the first time, so I'll tell her while I'm telling everybody else. For those of you who are not on the internet, because apparently it's not on the news that much, there was a big, broad massive fight that went down at the OK Corral. No, that's not the OK Corral. At the Montgomery Riverfront, Montgomery, Alabama.
And I had to search different.
Right next to Selma.
I had to search different videos to see different parts of it because I didn't get the whole thing.
There's so many videos on this; it's ridiculous.
But it does.
I got video from people that was on the boat. Video from people
But I'm
on the
saying
side.
the news people was just showing that very beginning.
Yes.
And when you see the whole thing, you're like,
And you know how they report. Anytime it's a white group of people doing so, they never thugs or nothing. It's a family.
they didn't even give their names out at the beginning.
In the beginning.
One guy said,
Well, this was the time.
they're gonna hold
You
off
know how
telling
black
everyone what
people-
their names were.
You know how black people have a time where, like, most of the time we just like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I told you.
Kind of like,
This was the
hear no
time.
evil, see no evil.
All the stars must have lined up because everybody was on the same page at this time. Nobody was doing the old that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh,
I think what it was, and I'm gonna say it.
what?
Trump just had a rally there,
In Alabama?
right in that area.
So they was riled up.
So people was already probably riled up. The temperatures was already white people
Trump
feeling
does that to you,
themselves.
don't he? He gets under you.
Mega people feeling
They
themselves.
lit a fire up under.
Yeah. Usually when there's a rally, white people walk away. It's like Eddie Murphy and Coming to America. Rocky, we said they come out of Rocky.
For the fighting.
Yeah, yo, Rocky.
Beat him.
Yeah, Rocky. They feel
It was
themselves.
another guy, another boxer. They said
When it's only one white boxer in the whole thing, they feel like he's it.
get him.
Get him, Rocky, and he ain't even real.
Yeah,
He's a fictional character.
they were talking about that one white boxer that they always bring up, and they would make jokes about it.
Well, apparently, on Eddie Murphy on
Yeah,
Coming to America.
yeah.
He said that's day one.
That's
That's
if
day
y'all
one.
think of the name, put it in the chat.
Rocky Marciano or something like that. Marciano or something.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's day one.
Yeah,
That's day one.
That's the White Hope.
Yeah.
Great White Hope.
So apparently, Mom, let me tell you the story. Okay, here, let's start.
You
Ridiculous.
gotta be clear
Okay.
on Brother Man.
First of all,
doing his job.
well, hold on.
Just doing his job.
First of all, you know how you go down to the riverfront, okay? And they have boats. You remember, Mom? We've taken you on boats.
Yeah.
And you go and you have dinner on the boat, and people have dancing
There's
and partying
areas where the
and
boats
all that
dock.
stuff.
Each boat docks and comes through.
Well, there was a party boat, apparently, a Dixieland boat that had a bunch of black people on it.
Okay.
And there were smaller boats. You know, there's smaller boats that's always around there.
Okay.
Well, you're not supposed to park in certain areas, okay?
Mhm.
Well, this white family decided that they was going to park in the area where this party boat, like we know on Navy Pier.
Mhm.
You can't park a party boat, your boat,
Your
where
boat.
they come in at.
Mhm. Yep.
Everybody knows that.
Common sense.
Well, the black man is a staff worker. They
He
all
wasn't a security guard.
security, whatever.
Yeah. You gotta make that
he
known.
gets
That's
a
important.
call. He's a security.
It wasn't just no man walking
He
by.
gets a call from the party boat, the Dixie boat, from the captain of that boat, telling him, I can't pull up to the dock. There's a person's personal boat at the dock.
Okay.
Can you please move, find someone or something? You got to get out of here. So the black man, I guess, is looking around, trying to find,
getting ready to do my job.
And he can't find the people. They're not there. So he decided, I can't do anything but I'll move the boat out the way. I'll untie it, and then I'll physically, he had another guy there.
That more information.
Yeah. Okay. I have another guy.
More information.
Another
they
guy.
Say that on the news.
Which was a white guy. Okay. I'll have him help me. They didn't beat him up. See, they went to the people they act like black people just savages. Not every white person got beat up on the dock.
A white man helping him. Why did he beat him up?
No, they didn't have.
Because he helped move.
If you're a white person, if you was a white person there helping, you didn't get the hit.
You didn't get beat up.
Because you was like, I'm helping.
Even though you moved their boat.
Right. So this guy, he didn't get beat up. All right. So they moved. He tried to move. The black guy unties it. Well, old Farmer Bob comes down off the thing. What you gonna do? I don't even have to hear. You can
making up the conversation.
You can't even hear the conversation, but you can tell by the way their head is
in their head. Yeah.
And you know how I know how to do them.
Yes.
So you know he's coming off the dock. Boy, what you doing touching my boat? You trying to steal my boat?
Oh Lord!
I'm not trying to steal your boat. You're not even supposed to be here. Now you know he's probably black. It was an older black man. You're not supposed to be here, sir.
Okay.
You can see him. You can see the whole thing on film.
Okay.
He's pointing at the Dixie boat
coming in.
There's a Dixie boat that's coming in, sir.
Yes.
You gotta move this boat.
You have to move your personal boat.
Why I gotta move my boat? Why can't they just go on up there? Ain't a bunch of niggers on there anyway. Can't they just go up higher up there?
That's probably
why I gotta move my boat.
We can guess what
I've been parking my boat here for 500 years. My grandpappy parked his boat here for 500 years.
In the car earlier, I said, I know you're gonna put on the accent because one of the things you're gonna say,
now,
"You's not the boss of me."
So you know darn well he said something along those lines because the black man changed it. He stopped being nice, pointing and stuff. Like he started getting mad. So it's probably that we've been parking here. My grandpa
ain't moving my boat. You ain't my boss.
And you bet not to. Where's your boss at? Where's your boss? I want to talk to the head white man in charge. It ain't you. And he said, you ain't got to, I know you know the black man. You ain't got to talk to nobody else. I'm telling you to move.
I work here.
You got it?
I'm security guard.
Now, I was trying to be nice.
Your boat.
Now I was trying to be nice. Now I'm not being nice no more. I could have just let him move with his boat and move your stupid boat out the way. I'm trying to come out and be nice, untie your stupid boat and move it myself.
Yes, because we know y'all probably drunk.
You ain't trying to be nice. You could have came in that restaurant and asked to see who it was. My wife told me somebody was down there trying to move my boat.
Trying to steal it. That's what she probably
said. So then they
Mm-hmm.
arguing back and forth. Well, the white man takes a swing at him.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, the black man throws his hat up. Like oh, this what we doing? And popping. This security hat is coming off, buddy. Jamal is here now.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of my hat and we're going to fight it out.
It's coming off. Come on.
Let's go. It should have stayed right there.
Yes.
Two men fighting it up, arm in arm.
Okay.
Well, no.
You got to do the fact that the white man took the lick.
Yeah, he swung at him first. So then
he pushed them.
So then the people on the boat, all black people, they filming it. Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, he know he should have moved that boat. What's going on? Oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord. So then the two men fighting. Well, remember Tucker Carlson said, or one of them white men, Tucker Carlson, Hannity, or Candace Owen, her white self. One of them said, white people don't jump on people. Remember that? Mm-hmm. They said we fight one-on-one. It's others that jump on people.
Like the January 6th.
Well, apparently they didn't get that memo, these white people on this dock, because they decided to jump on people.
They wanted to jump.
So then you see all these other white guys come out and they jump on the black man,
on the one black
put him in a chokehold. You know they love chokeholds.
Like the one on the train in New York, was it? And took his life.
They can't never just stand up and fight.
Lord Jesus.
You got to put a black man in a chokehold because you think he's a bull.
And you got to come on in more than one of y'all.
We got to take this bull down. Take this bull down, y'all. It's a crazy bull. Take him down. Oh, the call went out. The call went out. Mega, Trump. Oh, Lord Jesus. Help us, Lord. Make America great again. These black bulls was running around fighting old white men. Well, he's old black man. It don't matter. He's stronger than Albert.
Okay.
We need help.
Okay.
The call went out. So all these white men come and jump on him, take him down with a chokehold, and start kicking and punching him.
Yeah.
And the women is jumping in, kicking and punching them.
No, I looked and I said, why is that white woman jumping in? That one black man.
Now you know the black people on the boat watching this.
The black folks is watching.
Well, there's staff on the boat.
They got it.
All the people you see in blue shirts are staff that work on the dock.
Okay.
One of the staff members, little 16-year-old boy, he jumps from the Dixieland boat and decides to swim to the dock because he wants to help because they jumping on this black man.
This with their eyes. These 4, 5, 6 of them jumping the black man.
Well, so he's swimming over. He
that
trying to
vigilante mode came in,
and that tells you that they like this guy, this security guard, because all the boys on the ship are angry. They jumping on. It's like a father figure to them. Mm-hmm. They can't believe they jumping on him. Mm-hmm. So one of them jumps off the boat and swims over. Mm-hmm. Now, while he's doing that, they asking the captain, you're going to have to pull somewhere over. We can't just let these white people jump on this black man. Mm-hmm. Well, he does, because ain't no other black people get wet. That means that Dixie,
that black boy can swim.
I told you, all the stars lined up.
Yes.
Because normally a captain would be like, I'm not pulling you over there.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to get involved.
Here.
It was probably a black captain.
We know him. Come on, that's Mr. Johnson. They beat Mr. Johnson up. Go get him.
Well, and then on top of that, you got a black man coming down from the already on shore.
Yeah,
with his blue shirt, his white shorts. He sees it, so he come in pushing people off.
Yeah.
Then they gonna start beating up on him.
Thank you. They beat him up too.
So then now all the call is up.
Yeah.
So then now the other black guys get off the boat.
Yes.
Like 4 or 5 of them. Mm-hmm. It was a lot, Mom.
They joined.
It could have been the whole boat. Yes. If we savages, it would have been the whole boat because the whole boat was black.
Thank you.
Yeah,
coming in to help.
We're gonna match. You got 5. You got about 5.
I don't know his name.
You got about 5 white men with some women. Mm-hmm. We're gonna bring 5 black men.
Because we see it's outnumbered.
It's outnumbered.
You all jumping on this one black man.
It's obviously not the whole ship, or it would have been 30, 40, 50 black people out there.
Thank
so
you.
We're gonna match y'all up.
Yeah.
So then by this time, somebody must have called the police.
Yeah.
Because the police showed up.
911 was called.
So for some reason, the white people thought because the police was there, that all of a sudden you become emboldened again. Because normally we the ones that get knocked down.
Yeah.
So get them, get them niggers. They started this. The stars lined up because it was mostly black officers. And the white cops was like, what you want me to do, Tyrone? Tyrone like, man, just make sure they don't kill each other.
Hold them back.
Then when the white people found out that there was nobody that was going to take care of them, they started trying to go back to their boat. So then the black guys come off the boat, come on over to say, what's up? Mm-hmm. You was over there, you was beating up on him. Mm-hmm. So beat me up.
Thank you.
I don't know what they saying. You can't hear the tape.
You just making up your own comments.
Beat me up.
Come on. You're going to mess with an old man over there.
You don't beat him up. Beat us up.
Tyrone.
So then you get on away from our boat. And you can see one of the white ladies going to the back. Oh, Lord Jesus. Get on out of here, you. Yeah, we gonna move. No, it's too late now.
They tore her up.
So then she got off the boat. So then they start fighting. They pull the white guys off the boat. Mm-hmm. Now by this time, the other younger white guys who jumped in and beat up the black guy, they coming back to defend their dad probably, or their uncle.
That's their family.
Now you gonna come defend your dad? You gonna get beat down?
No problem. That's in your head to do it.
So they beat them up. They all jumping on them. They can't beat the women up. So the women beating up the women. Oh, black women, they beating up the white women. Oh, but they gonna come out, the white women come off the boat trying to help. They men. So you gonna get punched in the face.
Beat up too.
So then the cops is like outnumbered. They don't know what to do. They just trying to grab whoever they think.
What's going on?
They don't know what to do. They outnumbered, whatever.
You said some old man came with a chair.
This man with this chair.
A black man with a chair. Started swinging.
Who was outnumbered?
Woo! He was mad.
Now this black man, old black man, Montgomery, Alabama. This man probably been waiting to hit a white person in the chair since school was segregated.
He probably was one that was sprayed with the fire hydrant. A dog chasing him.
Called boy.
Like, this is my turn now.
He didn't been told to sit in the back of the
I'm empowered.
bus.
Come on.
This dude brings a chair.
Oh gosh.
A folding chair.
Like he in the wrestling match.
You would have thought, and I don't like any violence.
I know.
If I was the white people, I would have gotten in my boat
and ran away
and rolled away
real quick.
I wouldn't have kept getting off the boat. You all the times y'all keep getting off the boat, you gonna get beat down.
Yes.
So then I see people pushing people in the water, black people pushing them in the water. They swimming, coming back, getting up out the water and trying to fight again.
Oh, no.
One guy had his Crocs on. His whole foot went through his Crocs. One white guy. Oh, now you would have thought when your foot went through the Croc, you would have went just go back to your boat and sit down. Well, hold on, the chair guy.
Go ahead.
So the guy comes off with the chair. Mm-hmm. This one white guy just kept fighting. He wouldn't lay down. So he decided, I'm going to hit him with the chair.
Oh.
So he started hitting the man with the chair.
Oh, Lord.
Knocking him back up against the wall of the boat.
Oh, no.
White lady sitting down there, and he hit her too.
Oh, stop. Anybody in the way. It didn't matter.
That black man was hitting everybody.
He was mad. We're not laughing at violence. But I was telling my sister, she said, Lenore, give me your view on
that. Now, he should have known they was going to get him first.
I know. I said, Kim, they had a vigilante spirit. We've had that. Oh, yeah. Me and my sister.
That was 400 years of you know what that was,
I don't like when somebody is mistreated wrong. Let me explain this. I put my Superman cape on.
Let me explain this to white people. Okay?
Go ahead.
Because I don't condone violence either.
No.
I wish it had gone another way. I don't think I told you, but in my mind, it could have been worse. Oh, when they approached them on that boat, those white people could have pulled out guns and shot all of them dead.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have gotten away with
it. Yeah.
And the city of Montgomery would have been burnt down.
Yeah.
Because they had those white people on that boat would have gotten away with saying, there's a bunch of these black men coming at our boat.
What is
we
that?
We fear for our lives.
What's the law in Florida?
And you're in Alabama. So you know they had guns. This could have went a whole nother way.
Stand your ground law.
That's why I don't
even though they started, they can still stand on a stand your ground law. Like the lady shooting through the door.
Yeah.
The black mother coming to you hit my son.
But all the stars lined up. Nobody got shot with a gun. Mm-hmm. Nobody got hurt to the point to where they had to be medically lifted to the hospital. But what happened was, and I'm not even going to say God allowed, because I think that God might have had something to do with nobody making it go further. Somebody must have been praying on that dock.
Maybe some people on the boat still.
Somebody was praying. Some mother or something was on that boat or on that dock saying, Lord God, please don't let this go. Protect, don't let this go. Yeah, my mom said, Lord, don't let them kill each other. You know, some grandmother from the South in Montgomery was saying, Lord, don't let them kill each other. Just, Lord, don't let them. It was enough to send a message Like this not 1960 where you could just jump on a black man and think ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
Back in the day, my mom said that they had to be in the house a certain time because groups of whites.
And it wasn't 2023 where the first thing everybody do is pull out a gun.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great that it wasn't a gun?
West.
Yes.
The Wild Wild
And
West.
it wasn't where the police was involved, having to come in and not tase people and beat them. It was like the stars lined up for everything to work out.
One of the things, I had mixed feelings on this, and simply because my sister and I, in our day, we've had the vigilante spirit. We had to put on the Superman cape.
People would have said what I have done.
Did we just see what that man did to that lady?
I would have jumped in.
Let's go follow him. I thought about it and I said, no matter how bad we see the situation and we want to jump in, we want to help, our laws don't protect us.
They don't.
We could get hurt. We could hurt somebody else. Anything can happen in the midst of us trying to help.
Right.
I said the only person that really needs to walk away from that incident is that black security man doing his job.
Doing his job.
And those white people got mad because he was doing his job.
And jumped him.
If anybody walk away with no arrest, anything, should be that black man.
So my thing
I know everybody else is probably going to be caught up in
the man with the chair.
So sorry.
He went too far.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he going to get arrested. I know.
I understand the frustration because he was an older black man.
I know.
I understand. Because I know how he probably feels living there his whole life and hearing the word boy and this and that and the other. And he probably was like, I'm hitting you for all
the years you made me mad.
But he ain't had to hit that white lady. She was just sitting there. He clonked her right on the head.
Somebody had on video, she was getting beat up by somebody else too.
Well, she kept jumping in. Somebody said later on she was hitting his daughter. And that's why he clunked her in the head too. He saw her hitting his daughter, and he went and got that chair and hit the man, knocked him up against the boat, and then said, I'm going to clunk you over your head too.
Getting you too. Getting everybody in the family. Yeah. I know a lot of people, they probably going to get arrested for all of what happened.
Well, hold on.
Oh, Lord.
The black mayor of Montgomery. He not pressing charges against nobody black.
He isn't.
That's what he said.
Dang, he need to be mayor of that one city we was listening to with that black man by himself putting all the fires out. That's the mayor they need.
He sees what they did is to protect that security guard who was being jumped on by those people.
Can he do that though? Can he not press charge? Because the white family can do that.
Well, he's pressing charges against that family.
Because that white lady can say that man hit me with a chair.
I think the man with the chair ain't gonna get away with it. That was just ridiculous. They're gonna be like, dude, you didn't have to hit them people with that chair.
Could you just use your fist? You didn't.
No, he was old. He was an old man, so he gonna use what he can.
Okay.
But I can't say I wouldn't have used the chair too. It's wrong.
I'm telling you,
I wouldn't have hit that lady over the head though. But I definitely would have probably hit a man if he was hitting me or trying to hit me. I would pick up a chair and hit him too. But the lady was just sitting there.
What would y'all do if this is, let's just say for sake of argument, because we go in the boats a lot in Chicago and we get to know the dock people. What if it was somebody we knew that was handling the boats, helping us get on?
An older black man.
Older black man we known for years, even went to our church. And we coming back on the boat and we seen him getting beat up.
As soon as I'm able to get off the boat, I'm punching somebody in the
Kim,
face.
is that Mr. Johnson? They beating him up. Oh, Lord. I think I would jump off the boat. I can't swim, but I would jump right on the dock.
And the reason why I know they probably not going to press charges is because, like I said, if we such savages, it would have been 30, 40 black people. Because the boat was full of black people.
Yeah.
So it was just enough guys to match the ones that. Yeah. And then the second thing that if it was savages, they would have tore their boat up.
Yeah.
The other ones would have been beating them down, and then other people would have went over to that boat and said, you didn't want to move the boat? Yeah. We're going to tear the boat piece by piece where there's nothing left of that boat. Nobody messed with their boat. Nobody. It was all those guys.
Every hand that hit that man.
It was all at those guys. You want to jump on people. This is what it feels like to get jumped on.
Yeah.
That's what I think it was.
So you said the mayor.
I don't like violence, but what happens if somebody... You know what? I have to turn away. I have to say, if our country doesn't like violence, then we need to get rid of military and everything. Because we meet violence with violence.
You know they're gonna condone violence for military because that's protecting our country.
That's what I'm saying.
But that January 6th situation, black or white, it was not right. January 6th, you don't go and tear up the Capitol and hit police officers.
But I guarantee
you condone that.
I couldn't hear the conversation, but I guarantee you. And then when the black guys got off the boat and went over to their boat, I guarantee you some bombs was dropped or something, because they probably came off saying, you jumped on him, why don't you jump on me? Mm-hmm. And they probably said, get on out of here, you old nigger. And that just made it go even worse. Yeah. And then kept getting back up. So now you get beat down, right? Most people would just crawl away, and go to their bed.
Throw the white flag up.
They didn't throw the white flag up.
I'm done. Y'all win.
They did throw the white flag.
That's probably why they was trying to run, though. That was their way of throwing the white flag, is running back to their boat, because they was going to try to start that engine up and go, because they thought maybe all the people on the boat were going to come at them. Who's to say what's in their head?
What, Mom? No, that's why I said
that lady didn't get hurt bad with the chair.
Nobody got hurt, even getting hit in the head with the chair. That's why I said all the stars lined up, because it could have gone a whole other. Now, in my opinion, I feel like the initial man that came down off the thing and got them off of him, beating him up, I felt like it should have stopped there. And they should have called the police and arrested those white people for jumping on him.
With others coming, already the drilling is heavy.
The drilling is already
How you gonna stop them?
And we can't come in. You making us late. We can't park. So we didn't came back from partying. Now we gotta wait because you don't want to move your boat. So they probably was already mad. The guys on the boat.
Oh, Jesus.
So
they know who started it. They know how to start.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody had it on video from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, they probably gonna definitely. They will have to use it in court. Who's to say the white people won't come back? And like the lady with the chair that got hit, they gonna press charges.
Yeah, that lady with the chair, and they got a store. This family
charges.
owns a store in Selma, Alabama.
The white family.
They can forget about that store.
Wow. If they name get out.
If I was, it's already out. They already know the store. They went from a 4-star rating to a 1-star rating.
No.
People telling people to pick at the store, don't go there. If I was them, in my opinion, I would close that store down, because I'm telling you right now, when the weekend comes, by Monday morning, you may not have a store.
But you know what?
That's my opinion. I would get everything out of that store, because they got insurance probably. They probably hope
one of the things that we did learn, I was reminded, not that we learned, we got to remember, sometimes our news media is not biased. Is it right? Let's say biased.
Our news media is biased.
Is biased.
Because they said a family was disruptive. No, they were thugs. They jumped on a black man.
They put the narrative on the news and how the news is presented.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I sit there and go, oh, you didn't tell the news right.
You didn't tell the real deal.
Yeah, a group of white people jumped on the black guy.
But now.
Real simple.
I gave y'all that. Now I'm going to say something to black people. Y'all going to be mad at me for this. What? That is not something to get your whole life over. This is not a moment in history. Because I'm watching people on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. They watching it over and over again. They got T-shirts being made of the man with the chair. They got all this.
You're kidding. In
my opinion, this is not something to praise or to be like, yay! It's not.
We shall overcome.
I understand the sentiment, though, because when you fed up and you tired, it's like, how much more can I take? I get it. But in my opinion, this is not something that goes down in history as one of our best moments.
Remember that
the 16-year-old, I liked him, that jumped off the boat and swam, because he was immediately trying to rectify the system.
Part of the team.
He's on the staff. He's watching in his own view of this man get jumped.
A staff member.
That's different. That's different than after the fact. I'm jumping off the boat to try to get y'all off of him.
Mhm.
That's different.
But
that's
you know
acting right in the moment.
There's an organization called Fire, I believe,
Mhm.
that's been showing advertisement about freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And one Asian girl said that they had issues when she would try to be freedom of her, what's going on in China.
So TikTok.
That organization allows us the freedom and understand the freedom and embrace the freedom that we have to speak on things that we feel that it's not happening right or whatever. Even the Ku Klux Klan.
Well, here's the thing.
But one of the things they showed, the black lady said they had either it was a Black Lives Matter march or something where this white guy infiltrated and got in, and the blacks got mad at him. I don't know if he was doing anything or just taunting them, and they went to beat him up. And the black lady was like, she shielded him with her body and said, "No, you guys, not him. Leave him alone."
That's why I'm saying.
That's what we're fighting for,
right? But that's why I'm saying I'm not making it a big because I felt like if other white would have been walking, they would have grabbed them too, and they like, we ain't got nothing to do. So I don't like that. I don't like it when white people do it.
Right.
So, but I again, something with the stars that all lined up. That nobody got hurt really bad. Mm-hmm. Nobody was hurt by the police. No guns. That was my big thing. Because when I saw the video and I saw them walking over to that boat, immediately my mind went to they can grab a gun and shoot every last one of them black guys in Alabama and say, you see on the tape, they coming to me. Right. I'm protecting my family. I'm protecting my boat. Yeah. No, I'm protecting. They would have gotten off, y'all. They would have gotten off. Yeah. Because at those guys that's coming off of that boat, the white guys at that point ain't on the black man.
They're going to their boat, their private property, and they're trying to leave.
Right.
And the guys could have gotten in trouble if the white guys retaliated and to the pointing guns at
now, if this don't tell us anything, this is a cursor or whatever. This is Trump. This is Trump. This was what we had. Remember, y'all? Is this taking y'all back 4 years? Cities being burned, people picketing, people mad, anger in the air, white people feeling emboldened and feeling like they can say and do whatever they want. Stuff they've been holding in their heart for years. Now they can say it out loud. Karen's popping up every 5 seconds.
We got him named Karen.
4 years.
What, young man, what are you doing here?
So why
are you in this building?
So when people ask me why I'm not pro-Trump, it has nothing to do with the fact that we made money when Trump was president on our business. It has nothing to do with whether you feel like his whatever his things that he believes in that he's gonna pass and all that. He brings violence. He provokes it. He unites it. It's a spirit around that man.
Yes.
Whether y'all spiritual or not, it's a spirit around that man.
Yes.
He was just there.
Thank you.
He was just there. And look what happened.
Thank you. It's something spiritual.
It's a spirit that follows that man. It's corruption. It's all kind of stuff.
Pride
and it's
the number one.
It's even now feeling like I don't want that judge. Why you don't want the judge in Washington? Because she black? There's no other reason. That judge ain't never did nothing to you. So there's a spirit that follows that man. And it's crazy. I can't stand that the alternative is old man Biden.
They're either this man who has some kind of spirit that follows him or Biden. So you're going to pick the one that doesn't have a spirit following him, that's promoting and provoking that kind of violence.
But I
think too, even if the criminal crap and all of that, I think people want peace.
No, they don't.
And I'm saying as far as a peaceful person in office, a commander.
You're talking about Democrats, not Republicans.
Well, I'm thinking even Democrats who are Republicans who are not saying anything, because I'm thinking
his numbers are going up.
He's igniting that spirit
his numbers
to rise and go, yeah, I like crazy. I like hurting people. I like seeing people beat up. Yeah, get that black lady.
His numbers
get that
are going up. They want to make America, quote unquote, great again. where people, every other race, walked around with their head down and didn't say anything. You didn't talk back. Women knew where their place was. You didn't question where you a woman. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Wasn't no gays walking around, men loving men, all this stuff. Transgenders, men don't know what they want to be,
and women in general.
That's what they
hush, woman.
So he pushes. So, but
Get
they don't
behind me.
understand. And then you got, like I said, the Democrats who are dummies embrace everything. That's what I told you when I said DeSantis and Newsom, two morons debating themselves. One polar extreme. Gavin accepts everything. Everything is good. Everything. Anybody else? He don't want to. And then DeSantis, nothing is good.
You don't want to offend nobody.
You can't do that.
That's the mindset of some people as well. They don't want to step on anyone's toes. They don't want to offend anybody. They want to accept everyone.
So now we got nothing.
Inclusive. Bring everybody in.
Yeah. Okay. So, and that's why I don't belong to either party, because both of them are idiots.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So that was it, Mom. So you understand what happened at the OK Corral, Mom? At the Montgomery?
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll follow up. Yeah. Who got arrested, who got charged, all allegedly, But if Kim says the mayor's already putting out what he feels.
I can't go all the way back up, but y'all saying Yellow Submarine says, hey, love y'all ladies. Emerald says, hey, ladies. Hey. Wendy says, hey, ladies. Catella says hi. Layla says the tell it like it is, women. How y'all doing? What's up, girl? Yellow Submarine says, think you're right. Laugh out loud. Catella says you both are hysterical. Yellow Submarine says, geez, just move the boat. Thank you. Just move the boat.
You're not the boss of me. No.
You don't tell me what to do, you old Negro.
That's why you didn't.
Where's the white man that's in charge? I know darn well you don't own this dock.
That poor black man.
I tell
his
you one thing. If this was back in 1960, you wouldn't be running up talking to me, telling me like that.
Thank you.
And you want me to move my boat for that boat full of niggers over there, probably drunk. They gonna get off land and rob everybody. I'm doing everybody a favor by keeping them on the water. Sir, you need to move your boat, sir. They need to be able to park. That's a party boat, and they need to move. And then you hear the black people chant, move, get out the way, get out the way. They're making it worse. Listen to them over there with them old African chants. What they saying over there, Myrtle? Somebody move! They gonna kill, rape me! No, they said move! Get out the way, baby! Who you calling a baby? I'm a grown man. They talking to you, Myrtle. You the baby. I ain't no baby, Howard. They didn't say baby. They said they was gonna rape me. They're darn right. They ain't gonna come over here.
They're moving the boat now.
I'm darn sure I ain't gonna move that boat.
No. Oh God, will we ever know?
All y'all do is party and drink. Why can't you go in the restaurant like us and have a glass of wine? Why you got to be out on the boat in the middle of the water partying? Listen to that old bippity bop music of yours.
Hippity, what the older lady said, hippity hoppity.
And you, the black people egging it on the boat. Move, get out the way, get out the way. Listen to them, Myrtle. I definitely ain't moving now. I was gonna do you a favor and move, but them old niggas over there calling, telling me to move, get out the way.
They got the boss of me.
Hey, you ain't the boss of me.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I tell you one thing. When Trump was here, he said, "Make America great again."
Yes, he did say that. We trying to do that.
Back in my day, you wouldn't have been able to rent no party boat all on the. Y'all had boats on lakes deep in the woods.
Oh, they probably said, "Aren't y'all tired of boats?"
Y'all had Shack shaped drama. We put y'all in the woods where y'all had moonshine and a couple of us will come over there once in a while and play with you. But y'all wasn't on no main river boat like this. That's
Yeah,
exactly
Mom
what
laughing in
that
the
is.
background. You right, girl.
Am I right? My mother grew up in Alabama.
She laughing because she truly remembers those conversations.
What'd you say, Ma? My mother said if back in her day, if they would have told them to move, the black people, they would have had to move.
Black people had to move everywhere. They had to move to the back.
We gonna make America great again.
They had to move off the sidewalk. They had to move to the other washroom.
Don't toss his hat up, cause I swung at him and hit him. Who he think he is, Myrtle?
Okay, Kim. What's next?
All right. Judge oversees Trump documents case, criticizes special counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the judge that Trump appointed.
Yeah.
And she already kicking back at the FBI. She already, see, that's what he wanted. That's why he don't want the black judge in Washington. He wants a judge that's going to do what he tell him to do.
Right.
It says the judge overseeing former President Trump's classified documents case on Monday, today, rebuked the federal prosecutors and struck down 2 of their filings. She already started.
They're going to be watching her. She can't get
Florida District Judge Eileen Cannon, a Trump appointee, also demanded an explanation of the legal property of using an out-of-district grand jury proceeding to continue to investigate. You want to know why they want to use an out-of-district grand jury? Because the jury in Mar-a-Lago are all his friends.
Right.
Why would I get a jury of all people from Mar-a-Lago when the average income is probably millions of dollars?
I want them to keep an eye on this judge, for real. She can't let her slip. Don't let her slip away with nothing, even using the law.
In a filing, Cannon responded to the prosecution's request for a hearing on potential conflicts of interest concerning